So without any further ado, I'm really pleased to introduce yet again Jamie Peters from Friends of the Earth. Thank you, Jamie.
Thanks very much, Alan. Thanks to everyone who's been turning up today in the last few weeks. It feels like the start of the United Resistance, and it's a really important week. It's a really important moment for our movement, because, as Alan says, tomorrow it's the reopening of the public inquiry for Rossiter, and Quadrilla have been submitting their papers to the planning inquiry, and within those papers they're saying Rossiter will be fine to go ahead because the protesters will be giving up really soon. The protesters won't turn up at Rossiter and they'll lose interest in Preston Road, is what they're implying. Now, Quadrilla have been saying, don't worry, protesters will give up interest for about 5 or 6 years now. Quadrilla say it every time they're asked, and now it's really apparent that we will not be giving up. We'll not be surrendering any space to them, any inch, and wherever Quadrilla go, wherever this industry goes, people will be fighting it, people will be resisting it, and they'll be resisting it in a bunch of different ways. That's the beauty of our movement. We do the political work, we do lobbying, there's people doing the direct action, there's people turning up peacefully at vigils. There's all sorts in this movement, and there's space for all sorts in this movement. We're a welcoming movement, we're a loving movement, and we're everything that Quadrilla are not.
Yeah.
You are the community, we are the community, we are international. Quadrilla are not the community. Francis Egan is not the community, and they're here to do nothing for the community. Look at that. They'll tell you they're putting Lancashire first. Lancashire first for what? Lancashire have told them they don't want them to be here. They've told them in the most explicit way they could. Elected officials have said no, and every day that people turn up at this site, they're voting. That's a real vote for me. When you vote with your feet, you vote with your actions. You don't, wait until an election to vote, which is also important. And elections are important because the political parties are responding to you. All the political parties except one are saying they're against fracking now. That wasn't the case even a year and a half ago, and they're changing because of what you're doing. Quadrilla, they will have to change. They'll continue to have to change their plans based on what you do. What you do has made them change their plans. It has made them years behind schedule, despite the fact they say they're not behind schedule. Kirby Misperton, we've seen Third Energy. They've changed their plans because of you, because of people like you, because of communities like your community, and they've packed up their bags. And Alan's right, the day will come when Quadrilla pack up their bags. Not either because they've run out of money, because their investors have pulled their back in, or because you've just become too much an obstacle for them. But that day will come. Quadrilla will be a distant memory in this community, and it'll be a bad memory, an unwelcome one. But that'll come, you will win.